Improving your metabolism takes time. It's a process to retrain your body to work more efficiently. As we mentioned in a previous video when discussing the basics of low glycemic impact eating, hormones can impact your weight loss and metabolism. The rate of your metabolism depends on a few factors: your age, your history of dieting, your stress levels, and your genetic makeup. There are 3 main hormones and 2 hormone-secreting glands that can impact your weight loss goals and metabolism. These hormones are leptin, ghrelin, and cortisol. And the hormone-secreting glands are the thyroid gland and the adrenal glands. As a recap, the hormone ghrelin tells your body you need food. Until you satisfy your body's needs for feeling full, this hormone remains high. Leptin is a hormone that makes you feel full and satisfied. People who struggle with their weight and overeat generally require more food to feel full than someone of normal weight. Leptin resistance occurs when you overeat and do not feel full when your body should feel full. Often, people who are overweight have a higher percentage of body fat. The more body fat you have, the more leptin resistant you typically are. Being leptin sensitive is one step in rebalancing and improving your metabolism. But to understand why being leptin sensitive is optimal, we must first understand why being leptin resistant is bad. Think of leptin resistance like this. Isn't it true that if you accidentally touch a hot stove with your fingertip while you're cooking, you want to have enough sensation in your fingertips to recognize it right away and immediately pull your finger away in hopes of no burns or blisters? Well, being leptin resistant is like accidentally touching the hot stove, yet you do not realize it. Your finger begins to burn, and eventually the burn is so severe that you finally become aware and promptly remove it. Being leptin resistant is sort of like this example. With leptin resistance, you overeat and do not feel full, and eventually you feel full and stop eating, but it's too late, just like it was too late when you burned your finger. As you know, with time and proper healing techniques, your burned finger can heal itself. Well, so can your metabolism. You can become leptin sensitive and stop overeating. The time it takes varies by the individual, but in time, you will stop the cycle and eventually be leptin sensitive. Leptin works with other hormones, including thyroid, cortisol, and insulin, to help the body figure out how hungry it is and how fast it will take to burn off the food you eat. Cortisol is the stress hormone, which is often elevated when you're having chronic stress. When this happens, you may develop visceral abdominal fat, have difficulty sleeping, have weak muscles, and a weakened immune system and bones. Your body is equipped to deal with acute stress, but when it is chronically stressed, it can affect not just your waistline, but your health. It's important to remember there are many types of stress. What you perceive as stress may not be the same for someone else. However, stress is not just emotional, it's also physical. Being overweight or having inflammation stresses your body, and chemical, taking medication. However, your body cannot tell the difference from the stress of being chased by a tiger in the jungle to a family member dealing with an illness to you having a stressful job. All it recognizes is that you are stressed and unbalanced. Having stress may reduce your thyroid functions also. Imbalance to any of your thyroid hormones can lead to metabolic changes. Having a reduced thyroid function may cause weight gain, dry skin, low energy levels, joint discomfort, and mood fluctuations. Trying to lose weight when you are experiencing these symptoms can be challenging. Your adrenal glands are located above your kidneys. When you are under mental, emotional, or physical stress, the hormones in your adrenal glands cannot adequately meet the demands of the stress. The adrenal glands mobilize your body's response to every kind of stress through hormones that regulate energy production and storage, immune function, heart rate, muscle tone, and other processes to help you cope with stress. Whatever the stressor is that you're facing, your adrenal glands have to respond to the stress and maintain balance. If their response is inadequate, you may experience some degree of adrenal fatigue. Poor diet, substance abuse, lack of sleep, chronic stress, chronic illness, and repeated infections can put you at risk for adrenal fatigue. Having an imbalance to any of your hormones stresses your body, so there may be times that you're eating healthy and exercising, yet you are not seeing any changes to your body composition or health. This certainly can cause stress in itself. TLS Weight Loss Solutions works to help you rebalance and improve your metabolism by a 3-pronged approach. First is eating a low glycemic impact diet. Second is to make sure you exercise. And third, to use the appropriate TLS supplements. Let's go over these in a bit more detail. Number 1 is to eat specific foods. TLS weight loss solution follows low glycemic impact eating, so that means plenty of lean protein, lots of fresh, colorful vegetables, and fruit. But that's not all. A number of foods and spices can help add flavor to your meals. Some examples include hot peppers, ginger, garlic, mustard, cinnamon, and vinegar. Make sure you eat enough. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to lose weight is not eating enough. They get stuck in that diet mentality of restricting calories. That is not what TLS suggests that you do. Make sure you follow your TLS menu plan guidelines. If you don't consume the proper amount of nutrients, you will send your body into what is known as survival mode. This happens when your body does not have enough calories, so it conserves energy to prepare for possible starvation. Drink plenty of water. At breakfast, go ahead and have a cup of coffee, but throughout the rest of the day, focus on water instead. The average American consumes an extra 245 calories a day from soft drinks. That's nearly 90,000 calories a year, or 25 pounds. And research shows that despite the 0 calories, diet drinks don't trigger a sense of fullness the way that food does. Plus, they have preservatives and chemicals in them. Number 2 is to exercise. It's important that you fit exercise into your daily routine. Make sure you are doing something that you enjoy, and be sure to challenge yourself. You can easily increase the intensity of any exercise. If you enjoy walking, you can add intensity by alternating walking faster or jogging from telephone pole to telephone pole. When it comes to accelerating your fat loss with exercise, nothing is more important than intensity. Since the human body strives to maintain stability, it is essential to push your muscles beyond what they're used to. If you are able to add high-intensity levels to your workout, you will increase your weight loss. High-intensity training will increase your weight loss because your body will experience an increased metabolic rate for up to 24 hours after the workout. And high-intensity workouts increase the levels of epinephrine and noradrenaline hormones. These two hormones target specific receptors that are on the fat cells, increasing fat loss. However, it is important to remember that everyone starts at different levels. It's not recommended that you push yourself to the point of injury, and always consult your healthcare provider before beginning any exercise program. Number 3 is to take the TLS supplements that were recommended to you on your TLS profile. Supplementation sometimes gets ignored, where in fact, taking scientifically based supplementation can help you reach your weight loss goals. Focusing on the 3-pronged approach, low glycemic impact eating, exercise, and appropriate supplementation makes TLS weight loss solution the perfect combination to help you reach your goals and keep you there.